to Kazi and African Church. Mr. Deputy Governor, sir, we have in our midst this afternoon the team from the Confederation of African Football Special Team. They are on a courting visit and Brussels, sir. However, sir, before I go further, I would like to introduce some members of the state officials joining you to receive the thing. First, I would like to introduce the Chairman, Lagos State Sports Commission, Mr. Sheba Ayefe. Also, I would like to introduce the sitting next to the chairman is also Chairman Lagos State Football Association, Ogboni Oki. Next to Ogboni Oki is the Director General Lagos State Sports Commission, Mr. Oluwatoyin Gafar. Sitting next to the DG is a member of the Lagos State Football Association and the Permanent Secretary, Tutors General Education District 4, Mr. Oshinaike Olusegun Kunawale. Also, we have the Vice Chairman, Lagos State Football Association, Mr. Yamid Olawale Gafar. On this note, sir, I would like to hand over the microphone to the leader of the Nigerian Beach Delegation for AFCON 2026, Malam Nasara Ilo. 2027, Nasara Ilo, to introduce members of the CAF special team and also to state the reason for the visit.
Thank you very much. May I request your indulgence to greet His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, the Chairman of the Sports Commission, the Chairman of the Lagos State FA, the Director General, a member of especially Permanent Secretary in the Civil Service of Lagos State. On the team of CAF, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Ralph Palmaga, who is leading the team. Next to him is Mr. Omar Oligilati. Next to him is Mr. Adam Wojciechowski. Yes, and next to him is also Sophie Mitchell. Right. And then to my right is the Director of Education of the Nigerian Football Federation, who is also on our team, Mr. Demola Olajire. And finally on the team, we have Mr. Risco Shehu, who is from Lagos Technology.
Well, we can hear you.
Okay, they can hear me. Hey, don't intimidate me. Your Excellency, the reason for our visit to Lagos State is to inspect facilities that have been proposed by the Nigerian Football Federation to host Africa's football flagship event, which is the African Cup of Nations in 2027. There are 6 cities so proposed in Nigeria and 2 cities proposed in the Republic of Benin in a joint meeting. It is hoped that all the venues that we have proposed in Nigeria will pass, but it is totally inexcusable if Lagos does not make it, because Lagos, number 1, is the 5th largest economy in Africa. Number 2 is perhaps the most passionately followed, the state in which football is most passionately followed. Number 3, it is our most popular state. Number 4, it is just this major center of commerce and excellence in all of the things that Nigeria does. So everything in which we need 1, 2, 3, we expect that Lagos will come first. So our brief mission is quite technical. So it is not so much to say about what we are going to do, but basically and clearly, technically, and in line with all the documents, we'll inspect the facilities and grade them accordingly. And then it is up to CAF to decide whether we are worthy of being so awarded. I just will take one more minute to ask Your Excellency to hasten the pace of work at the existing Balogun Stadium, because we inspected that venue today and it is still very much a construction site. We are pleased, on the other hand, that everything is going to be renovated in the stadium, which will be very home. On the other hand, we are pleased also to visit the Mobile Intelligence Center, which will serve as one of the training centers. And that venue is apt for the purpose. We are all happy with it, and the team is happy with it. We also hope that you will renovate the other 3 training centers that will be used alongside just in Molo. Just to say, and if you have a minute with the governor, you should say all that is important. It's not just the stadiums that are needed. We also need hotels, for which Lagos has already passed. Then we need hospitals that have specific equipment. We need hospitals that have specific equipment. And then, of course, we need the airport, again, for which Lagos has already passed. I know, Your Excellency, that our people in sports and in football in particular will come with a shopping list that involves a lot of things that will deliver services to all the 7 client groups that will be in the stadium. And the players, the officials, the VIPs, the fans, the commercial partners, and so on. And we hope that all of the services that will be provided in 32 specific technical channels will be provided for in the estimates that we will do, and of course the approval that Your Excellency will give. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak, and thank you for hosting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. On this note, I would like to invite the Deputy Governor for...
No, I think I'd like him to speak. Okay, that's fine.
So on this note, I'd like to invite the Deputy Governor for his response. Mr. Deputy Governor, sir.
So, good afternoon, everybody. Our sports people, thank you for joining me to receive this very powerful delegation from CAF. We've gone through this routine before. So, Lagos has hosted under 17 competition before, and under 20, and we knew exactly the protocols, we knew what is expected. It's interesting that you said it's a joint lead, and it's very good that we are partnering with our brother public government. But just for statistics, so Lagos has a population of 26 million. The public government is 13 million, the whole country. So that tells you the volume in terms of people. So if football is about people, then you must come to Lagos. You know, it's simple. Like you said, one of the challenges is actually to say, how do we, so when you have a stadium that's, say, 40,000, how do you stop 100,000 trying to come to see? So that's the challenge. It's not the passion is there. It's taken for granted. So and we are aware that we need to fill in the stadium. So one of the things we are doing is to make sure that we elevate it beyond and above the standard that it is today. And we're not just doing Teslim Balogun Stadium, we're actually doing nice stadium in Agege, in Fakojaye, in Korodu. And the essence for us is to also start a lot of community football. So we want communities to be playing. So we have what we call the five-a-side, apart from the normal big stadium. We have five-a-side where small people can play within their community, and it's all over this. So on campus, in Lagos, and so on and so forth. So one of the things we are trying to do is start again our grassroots football. You know, from age 4, age 5, age 6, on the streets, people play. But we want to take them away from the streets to small stadiums. So that's the aim for us. It's not just about 2027. It's about how do we build that again. It used to be there, but for some reason we lost it. But we're trying to build it again. So 2 or 3 years ago, we started renovating all this stadium. building new ones in Ikorodu, in all our communities, start to massive renovation and building of new stadium, just to accommodate our youth in terms of playing football for both boys and girls. So we are ready. I'm sure if you come back end of the year, you'll see a totally different environment for all the stadium, especially Testing Barrow. So we know what we need. We talk about hotels. Well, we have a lot of good hotels, so the hotel is not a problem. And I recall what we also did during the under 17, we took over some of our university hostels, totally renovated, and became a 4-star hotel. So basically, I don't think like I said, we have the template of what happened there. So it's just for us to go and repeat it and make sure that. And in terms of even the hospital that you mentioned, so our state has 27 general hospitals, which are governmental general hospitals, which are the secondary hospitals. But we have the primary hospitals also in different communities, 357 of them. But we have 27 secondary, and then we have 2 tertiary hospitals manned by, which is attached to our universities, University of Lagos, of course, because the Lagos State University. So we're ready, and then in Lagos, we also have enormous amount of private hospitals, not even owned by government, top-class hospitals run by a lot of our Nigerians in diaspora that came back, doctors that journeyed in London, in the UK, in Germany, in the US. So we have an enormous amount of, so it's going to be a combination of public and private hospitals, top level, and they are there. It's something you can see in Ikeja here, and you can see a lot of them, Duchess, and then of course so many of them. So I'm not advertising for them, but I'm just saying that these facilities are there for private and public hospitals. So in terms of what we need to host a great sport, you have all the ingredients. You have the people, you have the facility, and you have the commitment of the state government. So whatever we need to do, we will do. Because it's for, like we said, for our kids. We want interest in football. We want to make sure that around the world, when there are teams, we want 4 or 5 Nigerians in that team, all the teams. So that's our goal. So tell them, and they'll be ready like that. So so I welcome you again, and I'm sure that this team will give you a good approach to see Lagos. And I think it's also important for you guys to take them around Lagos, not just the stadium. Let them just see what Lagos is all about. Take them on water to Badagry. Take the water on Badagry. Go around the state, just see for yourself, and then you can see what Lagos has to offer. So again, I want to welcome you, and I'm sure you have a very interesting and fantastic time in Lagos. Thank you very much.